What it do? DrDandruff is in the building once again. My bad, y'all. Man, we had some, technical difficulties, but we're getting back in this motherfucker. So let's get it in. Let's get into this intro again, and let's write it out. We'll talk.
Coming from a land where no one gives one fuck. It's the Dr. Dandruff Show with Dr. Dandruff.
So ain't nobody praying for me. I'm on your head.
So you didn't need nobody to kill nobody. You could have beat your ass up and down the street. You run the crimes that you did all. You cannot go to jail.
This is a podcast about news, relationships, child support, and everything your long nipple baby mama can't fathom. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dr. Dandruff.
Right from me, right.
Hey, what it do? What it do? I'm hoping the damn audio sounds a little bit better now. I think I did a little minor adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So let's see how it goes. Let's see what the chat is talking about. I'm hoping everything's okay now.
Mic check. Let us know, everybody.
I mean, because we sounding great right now. You know what I'm saying? Over this shit, but at the end of the day, hey, y'all, let's give it up to my boy, man. On some real shit. Netorious is in the building, man.
Let's get it. Hey. Let's go. With that being said, man, what's cracking like on the booty smacking? It's the one and only your favorite photographer, Netorious One, and I'm here with my big bro, Dr. Dandruff. What up, Famo?
Hey, just right here, man. Just trying to get these fucking levels right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I had an engineer to help me out. You know what I'm saying? But
That's all good.
obviously, I don't.
Shit, no worries, bro.
I came all the way down here for this bullshit. This bullshit.
Nah, we chilling, man. It's all good.
That's what's good. That's what's good. So, for those that don't know where my boy's from, where are you from? Notorious?
Let's get it, man. January 28, 1994, bro. I was born in California Hospital, right there off of Grand and Olympic, I think.
Mhm.
And yeah, man. So for the early stages of my life, I grew up in the low bottoms of South Central. I grew up on 37 and Maple to be exact. I
Right.
went to for elementary. I went to Trinity Street Elementary. Then I went to John Adams for my 6th grade year. Then 7th grade year, I got transferred, bro, to a new school that had just opened. It's crazy though. I'm gonna tell you why. John Adams, dog. If anybody knows, John Adams, man, that's the school of hard knocks, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you,
Yeah.
right? Like there was bullies, bro, left and right in that motherfucker, bro. And I remember, like I said, I was a new. It's crazy though, 'cause you know how like 9 times out of 10, if you're from the same area, the same people you go to elementary with,
Right.
obviously you see them in middle school,
Well,
bro.
pretty much, unless they had a fucked up child and they got
Nah,
taken from
yeah,
the mom.
I feel it. But like for me, bro, um, I don't know what track I was in. I don't know why I didn't get lucky, but I went to middle school and I didn't see none of my homies, bro. I had all my classes were just some random motherfuckers that I never met, that I never seen, bro. And this was all my classes, right? And I had that shit tough, bro. Motherfuckers were like, trying to press me every day. And I was a 6th grader, but this is like 8th grade, 7th grade, right?
Right.
I would have let myself, bro, but I mean that shit was tough. But 6th grade year, I was husky. I mean, I know I'm not in the best shape now, but 6th grade year, I was kind of husky. But I was playing Pop Warner at that time.
Okay.
And I remember going to 7th grade, fast forward to 7th grade, I had dropped like 40 pounds, bro, 50 pounds, right? So I was in shape. So I went into that school, like, you know what, any motherfucker that ever tripped on me, any motherfucker that ever said anything negative about me, like, let's go, bro. I said, I had stressed out a little bit. I had my little size on, like, on, bro. Right? So I go in 7th grade year to John Adams, first day orientation. We go to the auditorium. I'm looking for my name. My name is not popping out. Bro, like, damn.
So they said you didn't make it or what?
No, so my name is not there, bro. So I go to the main office. I'm like, hey, I think there's a mistake. No, my name is not in the like, where my class is at. They were like, oh, you're not a part of the school no more. I was like, what? They're like, yeah, man, you're a part of a new school that just opened up on Hill Street. It's called Clinton. I was like, oh shit, right? So I hit up my mom's, hey mom, I mean shit, like this is not my school, there's another school I'm supposed to go to. She comes back, she scoops me up. And I'm kind of nervous, bro, going to the other school. I'm like, it got all over again. I'm not even know nobody, it's gonna be whack. And before I get there, bro, that's just elementary all over again, all over again. I didn't know this, but I had all my homies were right there. Everybody that I went to, like, elementary with it. Everybody from my block, everybody lived in my neighborhood. It was all there. So that shit was dope, bro. That shit was really dope. And then after that, my 8th grade year, I
Mhm.
ended up, my family had moved because, like I said, we had lived on 37 and Maple, right? I lived with my grandmother. My grandmother, like, she lived in the front house. My parents and my siblings, we lived in the back. And I want to say they moved to, my grandparents ended up selling the house and they moved to Arizona.
Right.
So once they split to Arizona, we moved to Southgate. And and yeah, man, like I said, my 7th grade year, we already lived in Southgate. And I still begged my mom, like, look, mom, I'm not trying to go to Southgate. At that time, I hated Southgate, bro. Hell no, I don't want to go to Southgate, man. It's South Central, hey, blah, 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 right? But, dude, like, my mom, she worked in the fashion district in downtown LA, so she'll drop me off at school. And but the thing is, bro, I'll get out of school like at 1. She'll get out of work at 6.
Mhm.
So from 1 to 6, I was just like walking around, just roaming the streets.
Right.
And my parents didn't like that shit.
Didn't
They're
like
like,
it at all. Why?
nah, because I mean, they're like, bro, I mean, you in South Central. Number one is dangerous. You in an area where it's fucking gangs in every block. You over here like acting like it's nothing. You acting like
Right.
it's a park, bro, trying to walk block to block like it's good, right? So then after that, so that was my 7th grade year where I was doing all that. And then 8th grade year, she was like, nah, man, it's time to go to Southgate, bro. You got to cut this shit out. I went to Southgate and from 8th grade to high school, bro. I've been at Southgate. And honestly, that's what I call home. And I know a lot of people get mad at me, but, I grew to love Southgate more than I love South Central, you know? And
Okay.
that's really what I call home, Southgate all day.
Shout out to Southgate
Yeah,
all day.
man. Nah, most definitely. Shout out to all my family. I mean, everybody, all my homies, everybody I kicked it with in Southgate. We in the house today, baby. We in the house with DrDandruff today.
Hey,
We
baby, we right
chilling.
here. Hey, we trying to get our shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it can get rough, like,
yeah. Nah, for sure.
but at the end of the day, it's just like, so, like, what sparked the flame in you to be like, hey, I want to start doing it, like, I want to start taking pictures and stuff. Like, how
Yeah.
did that
So,
go on?
since day one, bro, shout out to my pops. Shout out to big Notorious out there. Um, my pops, bro, he's always had like a fucking either a camcorder or even like he's always taking pictures. This is way before the hype. This is way before it was a trend. This is way before YouTube. And my pops would just bust out with his camcorder and just record us.
Mhm.
And at the time, maybe I didn't think nothing of it, but now, like when I was older, looking back at those videos, I thought that shit was mad dope.
Right.
I thought it was dope for us to have something to look at, bro. And like I said, those are memories that last forever. You feel me? I mean, you can have a horrible day, you can act like you're having a shitty ass day, but you look at those videos, and I mean, you suddenly feel good. And that's something that I seen what my dad did for us. That's something that I wanted to do for my kids as well. I'm blessed with 2 beautiful daughters. Shout out to my oldest. That's my Mia Moore. That's what I call her. And my little baby, my Maya Moon. And you know, that's I wanted to capture those moments, bro. So one day I just got pumped up one day, and I took my ass to Best Buy and I caught me a Canon M50. That's what I started off with. The pictures came out good. The pictures were coming out good, and everybody started, like the feedback, it was going crazy. Like people were telling me, like, "Damn, G, like this is no iPhone right here, bro. Like, what are these? How are you taking these pictures, right?"
Right.
So, like I said, bro, like just a little feedback that I was getting that kept pumping me up. I kept doing more research. I kept looking at YouTube as to like how to make pictures, like look better, what to do, like what settings to do, and yeah, man, and like it's crazy though, bro. Like I'm gonna say something mad corny, bro, but I'm gonna just keep it a buck. So, like let's take it back to high school quick. I played football. I played football in high school all 4 years.
Right.
And my G, football was therapy to me, bro. That was like my hobby. That was my getaway. I could have a bad day. I could, you name it, bro. Anything could be going bad, but once I get on that field, I'm back. You know, oh, I play running back. You know, and
Mhm.
once I get on that field, bro, like it felt good to run a motherfucker over. It felt good to juke somebody. It felt good to score a touchdown. That's why I feel great. And after high school, I didn't have a hobby no more, bro. You know,
Right.
and it shit felt weird. Like it felt weird to not have a hobby. Like it's just like I don't know, not to sound corny again, bro, but it's like I don't know what I was doing. You feel me? Like I played football from fourth grade to 12th grade year. So once that shit was over, I was kind of lost. I don't know what to
Mhm.
do. I don't know like what type of job I wanted to get. Like I had no hobby, bro. And picking up that camera years later for the first time, it felt dope. It felt dope to I guess to do something and to stay focused at the moment. Like even like you ever have a day, bro, where you can't focus on what you're doing because you're thinking about oh fuck, you're thinking about your problems or you're thinking about fucking something is always on your mind, you know?
Right.
But and it wasn't until I picked up the camera where all of those problems that I had, that shit goes away. It's always just at the moment type shit. Whatever
Feels
I was
like therapeutic.
yeah. So
Mhm.
that was the same therapy, the same feelings that I felt picking up the camera, that's what I felt being on that football field.
Right.
So and yeah, bro, and I felt that instantly, so I just kept pushing. I kept pushing. That's what made me want to study my work more. That's what made me wanted to study other photographers, to see their work, and to look at YouTube and try to perfect my shit. So much so that I got so confident with it that I sold my camera and I doubled up. I gathered up my money together and I invested, I guess, some change into the Sony camera. And once I picked up that camera, I just something just told myself, I said, all right, it's time to get to work, bro.
Mhm.
And everything you could think of when it came to my name, when it came to my logo, when it came to just trying to start off a brand, like everything was like all strategic,
Right, right.
So I don't know if you know, but you ever heard of some cat? His name is George Panicha. You ever heard about him?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, George Panicha, obviously you heard of Nipsey Hussle, right?
Of course.
Okay, well,
Rest in peace, yeah.
okay, yeah, R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. But Nipsey Hussle, um, everybody that designed his everybody that designed his well, no, so Nipsey Hussle, obviously the marathon continues,
Right.
home in the end. Well, there's a
Crenshaw, yeah.
yeah, all right. Well, there's a dude behind those logos. His name is George Panicha,
Mhm.
right? So George Panicha has done every logo for Nipsey Hussle, and I was following him on IG. Excuse me, I was following him on IG, and I seen that he does logos, bro. So I reached out to him. I said, "Yo, how much you charge? Whatever the case was. I don't care what the price was. I'll get my logo made." The same guy that did Nipsey Hussle logo, right? So yeah, bro. And then that's when I got Notorious One. Started off with that logo, and I was like, you know what? Just once I had my logo, bro, I was like, it's go time from here.
Yeah, because a lot of people, I mean, you might get a lot of flack, with
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
NOTORIOUS. You just lay down
yeah.
slow. So I
Okay,
mean, so
yo,
did Big have any, impact on you and
okay.
as far as
Yes and no. Let me tell you how it was. So, my name is Ernesto. My name is Ernesto, right? And I mean, you already know what they call. What's the nickname for Ernesto? You ever heard about it or not? Like the
Ernesto,
Ernesto, but like 9 times out of 10,
Ernie,
it's okay. Well, it's Ernie. Okay, well, if you're Ernesto, they either call you Ernie,
Ernesto,
Neto, right?
yeah,
Neto,
Ernesto, yeah,
bingo.
yeah,
That's what it is. So
mhm,
growing up, not me, that was Neto all day. From elementary all the way to middle school, right?
Notorious.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I
Okay.
got you
No.
now.
Okay.
I
But trip,
got you.
but trip out on this though. So my last name is Torres, bro. So before Netorious, I would just go by Netorious.
Yeah,
Just I would just since Neto ends with a T O, Torres starts with a T O, I'll blend them together and
mhm.
I go by Torres, right? At that time when the movie Biggie came out, um
The
okay,
Notorious, yeah.
okay, when that shit had came out at that time, this was after I think this was during high school. I could be wrong, but I used to always go on Tweety and San Gabriel. I used to pull up on my cousins all the time. We used to go smoke an A to the face, nothing major. And I remember at the time I pulled up with my cousin Angel. Shout out to my cousin Angel. And going up in there, he was like, I agree. Something like we always do. He was like, Netorious. I was like, nah, my G, like, it's Netorious, bro. I was all defensive about it, right?
Yeah.
After that eighth, bro, I drove home and Notorious.
Neto.
Damn, bro, right?
Yes, I like
It
that.
sounded amazing. So ever since he told me that, bro, I stuck with it. And no, I could be wrong, but I have yet to have met any other Neto that goes by Notorious, bro. So I just jumped on it, bro, and I ran with it. And yeah, man. So like I said, I guess Biggie does have a lot to do with it because of the movie. The movie was out at that time,
Right.
so at that time, his music was popping. I mean, his music lives forever, but at that time, it was buzzing the game because of that movie. So yeah, man. Shout out to my cousin, man. But that's really how I got my name, bro.
Hey, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, trip out.
Man, that's my G right here, man.
Nah, yeah, bro.
Y'all, man, we got motherfucking Notorious One in the building,
Shit.
y'all. No
Yeah.
shit.
Let's go.
Netorious. You just lay that slow. Hey, I like that. I like that. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
So I mean, what do you got now? Like, what do you got going now? Like, as far as like, I mean, and I seen you with, I seen you with Zule.
Yeah.
Zule, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Zule, doing a Daisy.
yeah.
Yeah, doing your thing with her and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as like I guess it's a music video that you guys like coming out.
Yeah, no, okay, so pretty much what happened, like I said, let's back it up a little bit. So once I got my camera, bro, shout out to my uncle JR. You JR has a lot of bangers with Baldacci.
Mhm.
He's also branching out. He's doing his own thing when it comes to Spanish. But I remember I picked up my camera and to me it was just crunch time. I was literally bugging everybody for pictures. Yo, man, let me get photos. Let me do this with you. Let me do that with you. And obviously him being in the game, I asked him, bro, like, hey, like, what's up, bro? Anything you need, any videos you need, holla at me out there.
Right,
So it so happened that at that time there was some shit called Urban Con. I don't know if you heard about it. Urban Con that happened at LA Convention Center. And
right.
at the time he was like, "Hey man, pull up on me. I got blessed. To rock the stage. If you want to come through, take some pics, and record is on." All right, man, definitely was there, bro. So I went with him. He had his little booth, and I told him, "Hey, hon, I'm gonna make my rounds, bro.
Mhm.
Like stay here. I'm gonna make my rounds, and whenever you perform, obviously I'm gonna be front row, bro.
Right.
When I made my rounds, I took pictures of every Chicano rapper that's on the come up. Everybody when it came to fucking King Little G, Bozo, fucking obviously my uncle was there. Jenny 69 was there too, bro.
Oh, what?
And I was just trying my best, like to stay in the mix, whether it was low riders, a fucking motorcycle, a fucking bike, whatever the case was, bro. I was just taking pictures. Man, bro, I'm not lying to you. That day, I probably took pictures of like 50 people. So
Damn.
I went crazy, bro, posting everything. Within like overnight, bro, like gained a couple of followers. The buzz was low key. It was going pretty good. And obviously my uncle, like he was like, okay, motherfucker, like you good at what you do, bro. You pretty decent at what you do. So we just kept working and working, bro. And like I said, I went from taking pictures to one day I got pumped up and I wanted to record them.
Mhm.
And I just told him, like, look, um, let me record you sing a song, bro. And at that time, his idea, he had a duet. He wants to do a duet with some chick called Twixie, which
Mhm.
is another badass artist as well.
Shout out Twixie and some shit.
Definitely, he wanted to do a duet. So, we were able to run it. We pieced together a project, and that was like my first actual project, bro. Like that's my baby still to this day because that's my first project, right? So, and then shout out to Gil from American Truck. But at that time, he was doing a talent show,
Right.
and he was just asking everybody, "Hey, anybody wants to, submit their work, submit their videos, for free. This is the email, whatever the case is." And he told me, he told everybody, he said, "Look, like this is my send me your video and I'll play it." And
Right.
I'll pretty much like talk about it, like how at the time he was with Boo Boo, he was like, we'll talk to see what this hit or what's back, whatever the case is, right?
Shout out Boo Boo.
Yeah, so lucky for me, without knowing, I guess Uncle Jr. and Gil, I guess they crossed, like they met each other in the past, but I guess it was more so like a just a what's up like type thing, and they left it at that.
Mhm.
And it wasn't until he seen the video again, he was like, "Wait a minute, bro! Like I knew this cat." You know, after the video was played, he was like, "Man, I know what you're doing." He tripped out how good he sounded. He was like, "Man," he told the audience, if anybody wants to see Jr., like feel free to comment and speak on it.
Mhm.
Like for us, everybody was like, "Yo," everybody knew about him, so everybody like, "Yeah, man, bring him on the show, bring him on the show." So pulling up. So fast forward after that, bro. My uncle ended up getting an interview with Gil from American Solo, right? And obviously, I was blessed because he brought me with him. And we're parked outside, bro, and we're both excited because Gil's been dropping some great content, bro, since way back. So
Mhm.
we're both like, damn, bro, we at the fucking American Solo podcast, bro. Like shit, like and
And what year was this?
bro, honestly, dog, this was 2022. This was all last year.
Okay.
Everything that has happened for me, bro, like it's literally happened within a year.
Man, I'm glad my boy, man. Dude,
Yeah,
dang, real
that's
talk.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like shit, I went from just being on the house on the daily, which is there's nothing wrong with being at the pad, but
Mhm.
being at the pad, raising my daughters, which is like the best thing ever. But like, I mean, I
What do you
had
mean?
like,
Yeah, that is the best thing ever.
but I had no hobby, bro. If that makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I mean, I love being a father more than anything. I love playing with my daughters. Shit, man, I get on the floor, color with my babies. I play Barbies with my babies. Like, you name it, bro. Like, I'm doing it. But it's like, even though I was working, I was focusing on being a great father. I just had, I had no hobby, bro. I didn't know what the fuck to do. I don't know. There was nothing that would get me out of my zone. I'm not a gamer, bro. I'm not. I'm not like. There's nothing that I'm doing, bro.
Mhm.
Like it was weird, but it wasn't until I picked up the camera that it just made me feel brand new, dog. It,
Right.
it. I don't want to say it gave me a purpose, but it
They
just,
give you a purpose, my boy, on
it
some real
just like
shit.
something happened once I picked up that camera, and it just made me wanna be a better photographer. It made me want to be, like to study my work and put in work, bro. Like I said, the cameras was really what got me on the same table with Gil. If you think about it,
Yeah, I did. I mean,
you
at the
know,
end of the day, like, he's like one of the best photographers I know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I see
shit,
your
bro.
work, dog. Like, I mean, you're young as shit, but at the end of the day, it's like you're doing your thing, cool.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? I see you
yeah,
moving. I see who you working with, and it's just, we wouldn't be in this position that we are
yeah,
if you know what I'm saying. Like, we weren't good people
right.
because relationships build everything.
Yeah,
And if
definitely.
you a piece of shit person, then that's just gonna seem,
Yeah,
and people are gonna be like, "Hey, don't fuck with that fool. That fool's on some bullshit."
yeah, most
You
definitely,
know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Yeah, and like I said, man, like before, look, it's me and my uncle Jr. We outside. We outside of American Solo Podcast, right? And I'm just pretty much laying it down. Like I really feel like I put in work with photography shit. I really feel that I can do something with it. I said, look, no disrespect to Gil, he has amazing content, bro.
Mhm.
He has one of the best content. Like he's one of the best YouTubers out there right
Don't give that guy no much credit. Come on,
now.
you ain't shit, man. On some real shit. I'm fucking with you.
Nah, but I told myself, look, bro, there's one thing that he's lacking, dog, and his
Right.
pictures.
Yeah, it is.
His videos is cool. What he talks about is cool.
Mhm.
The message is amazing. He's like he has yet to post that one crispy ass picture. Not to my uncle. I said, look, I think that I could be the dude with that picture. I think that my pictures could be so good. It's gonna trip him the fuck out. And I mean, I remember after that, whatever, right? We went home. I was excited, bro. That same night, I fucking stood up all night. I edited my pictures. I uploaded. Sure enough, bro. But then, like, a couple of minutes later, he hits me up. Hey, man, badass pictures, bro. I appreciate it. We just left it at that. And I told him, look, OG, if ever you need any work, bro, feel free to hit me up. I'm there. We left it at that.
I love it.
Maybe like 2 days later, he was like, hey, honestly, bro, if ever I have any, certain gas, would you mind coming? I said, bro, I don't care. I don't care who you got, bro. No matter who it is, I'm there. And sure enough, bro, he kept his word. And shout out to Mr. Keep It Hood, right? He's from the low,
Hey.
he's from the low bottoms as well. But that was my first interview
Mhm.
without my uncle, where I pulled up. Yo, right? And you was doing this thing interviewing them. That was my first time, in the back just taking pics, bro. And then it led to another show, and now all of a sudden I'm actually sitting on a table myself, bro. You know, yeah. So um, you know what, dog? Like, I think that my work ethic it comes from football. You know,
Mhm.
um,
Like strategy?
yeah, like something simple as the yes sir, no sir. Something simple as trying to be better than the other dude that's trying to take the position. Trying to be better than the motherfucker that's trying to tackle you.
Mhm.
Like your work ethic has to be A1.
Right.
And although I haven't played football in a long ass time, as you can tell, but the work ethic still stays with me, like mentally, bro.
Mhm.
Right? So it's like it's not a competition, but it is. If that makes sense.
It makes a whole lot of
You feel me?
sense.
Like
Yeah,
at the end of
hell
the
yeah.
day, I mean, you always got to be on your toes, and if you're somewhere, bro, you gotta learn how to manifest it. You gotta okay, like how can I ball out right here?
Mhm.
What can I do to make my statement? And going to Gil show, I mean, that's how it was since day one.
Right.
Okay, like what angles can I take a better picture in? What can I do? Or even before the show and after the show, I'll try my best to interact with the guests.
Mhm.
I mean, like that wasn't I wasn't like I wasn't supposed to do that, but I go out of my way after taking good ass pics. That's hey, what's up, my G? How you doing? Such and such. I try to interact with everybody that he will bring. And I think he's even talking to him too. And I think he kept catching that vibe, bro. He kept catching that vibe.
Right.
And it wasn't until one day where like he was high as fuck. Boo Boo was kind of faded. I was kind of buzzed myself. And I think we started talking about fucking random ass shit, bro, like aliens and pyramids and whatever, right?
Like conspiracy theories type
Yeah,
shit.
bro. And
Yeah.
we was all locked in the conversation. And he had the cameras rolling. He was like, you know what? No, no, no. Hold on. Like, chill, chill, chill. Let's put it on the fucking what's that shit called? Anyways, but point is, he was recording it, and I was locked in the conversation, bro. I must have asked him certain questions that he was like, you know what? Okay, you could take pictures, but this dude could talk a good one too. And yeah, man. And one day, shout out to Echoes World, bro. Echoes World, yeah. Echoes World, man. That's somebody. That's another fucking, photographer, videographer, director. And he's a big dog in the game, bro. And I love his work, and I love fucking his work is as good as it comes, right? And he came on the show,
Mhm.
and for whatever reason, Gil felt the need to be like, hey, you know what, Netorious, won't you come on the show? So that was my first time ever sitting on that table, actually live. And even though I was nervous, it felt good to know that there was like another photographer across from me,
Right.
and I guess it made it natural, bro. And yeah, man. So that was my first interview. It was me, Boo Boo, Gil, and it was Echoes World. And yeah, man. Like I said, like after that, I guess the little questions that I was asking, it was enough to be on the next show, and then,
And now you got your own show now. Now you
yeah,
got your own, hey, we gonna dive into that too. You know what I'm saying?
nah,
Now you got the, the sports.
yeah,
With your
yeah.
boy. You know what I'm saying? Where is he from? He's from Orange
Oh
County.
man, yeah. Shout out to my homie, fucking Doughboy 20.
Hey,
What up, bro,
Doughboy
man?
20 in the building, man.
Look,
On
bro.
some real shit.
I'm gonna tell you,
You should have brought. I mean,
man.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You
yeah,
should have brought
nah,
my
yeah,
boy.
nah. It's my fault, bro. But yeah, like Doughboy 20. Like yeah, the show was great, but Doughboy 20, he a badass rapper, bro.
Hey,
And
he's
right now,
cool. He's dope.
nah, man, hey, bro, he's on his P's and Q's when it comes to this shit. And yeah, man, like I said, I met him in the past. I had met him in the studio. I was in the studio just taking pictures because of my uncle Jr.
Mhm.
But I had met him, it was small talk, nothing major. Once we cross paths again in the show, like I said, I mean, he's on the come up, bro. He's like, he don't need the show, bro. Like, regardless, the motherfucker's gonna blow up, with
He's
his
a dope
music.
art. I mean, he's
Nah,
a dope rapper. I mean,
yeah,
I like what he does. You know what
nah,
I'm saying?
yeah, nah, for sure, bro. And like I said, once he was there, um, like I had okay, look, so Gil, he has a vision, bro. He like this mother like Gil, he has a fucking $1 million vision.
Mhm.
And like yeah, obviously he wants to talk about the shit he wants to talk about, which is politics, which is like the street culture, which is like pretty much like but see like me, not everybody has his same perspective, and like coming from a younger generation like me, bro. I mean, I'm not young, but I'm 29 years old.
Mm.
And I mean, yeah, I grew up in South Central. Yeah, my father, my uncles, they were all gang members, but I wasn't. Bro. Get me?
Same.
So at the end of the day, I don't know what it's like to talk about jail and gang banging and shit like that. But I mean, I'm not the only dude that's like that. I mean, there's other motherfuckers like me as well.
Right.
So obviously, everything that he's talking about, like that's what people, that people can relate to him. Pretty much what he wants to do, where he wants to have different segments. Like, let me hold down the politics, let me hold down the streets. But
Yeah, drop down segments.
yeah, segments, bro. Talk about
Uh-huh.
fucking what it is, sports. Talk about bitches. Talk about something else. Like bring a new audience, and
Yeah.
So I mean, he's pretty much trying to expand, and like I
And I
said,
like that. And I
yeah,
like that. Not to cut
yeah,
you off, but we are getting to the first segment
yeah.
of the Dr. Dandruff show.
Most
We're gonna do
definitely. Yeah,
the
let's get
first
it.
segment. I call this the murder, the not so happy murder on this day. So we're gonna get right into that first segment. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Hey there, this is Dr. Dandruff. Sorry to stop the show, but this is the segment of the not so happy murder on this day.
What to do? What to do? It is May 3rd. Not so happy segment murder on the state. In the early morning hours of May 3rd, 1992, Christine Jackson, the 3-year-old daughter of Brewer's girlfriend, Gloria Jackson, was abducted from her own home, raped, and murdered. So rest in peace, Christine Jackson. That's some real shit. On a not so happy segment, murder on this day. I like to
Damn.
do that, bring in a little history and types of things. We had a Feeney Shakur die yesterday,
Yeah,
in 2016, so rest in peace to, it's
yeah,
Tupac Shakur's mom.
yeah.
And we try to do little things, a little bit different here, but you
Yeah,
know,
for sure, bro. Man, that's some fucked up shit. If that was a 3-year-old dog, murder,
I mean that shit. I mean,
man,
what the fuck is this world coming to? You know what I'm saying?
yo, that's a fucking wild big time, bro.
Like who the
Um,
fuck does shit like that, dog? I got fucking, you know what I'm saying? I got 3
yeah,
daughters
yeah,
and 4 sons.
right.
Like who the shit, man? That's just crazy, dog.
Nah, definitely, man. Honestly, dog, like, I mean, rape, that's a no-no, bro. Right off the bat, it don't matter what age, bro. But I mean, if you're doing it to a 3-year-old, like, come on, homie, like, fuck,
That didn't even rape, dog. That's just like
yeah, like you gotta
like
be,
that's just like you're not even all there.
yeah,
Mind, my boy. Like what even
yeah.
gets you going to that? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That's just
look, bro,
crazy.
I don't wish bad upon nobody, but any motherfucker that does some stupid shit like that,
I wish bad
oh
on
man,
them
they hope he dies slow, motherfucker.
on
I'll tell
some
you
real
that.
shit.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hope you die slow,
yeah.
bitch.
God damn. Hey, but you said you got 4 boys, what, 3 daughters? Like,
I got 4 boys and 3 daughters. Yeah, I got twin boys. I got, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Yeah, I got, like my twin boys are my youngest,
yeah. Damn,
and it's
bro.
crazy,
Shit.
and I'm a twin myself,
Okay,
so
damn, that's
yeah.
dope,
I
bro. I
got a
didn't know
twin
that.
sister, and don't you be trying to holler at her ass either. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mr. Dandruff, what's good with you?
Hey, no, her name's Dr. Sunshine.
Dr. Sunshine, okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up, bro.
I got an interview with her. You see
Oh,
her.
okay.
She's in rehab and stuff.
Yeah.
She's doing her thing.
Oh,
But
okay. So that's dope, bro.
let's get into some questions, my boy.
Yeah, what's up? Speak on it, man.
All right, burritos or tacos and why?
Honestly, dog, right now, I'll fuck with tacos. You feel me?
You're the only one that said
Yeah.
tacos in here. Everybody's like burritos because there's always more meat. I'm like,
Nah,
damn.
nah. I mean, I'll say, look, bro. I think tacos is perfect because obviously, I mean, they both taste good. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But bro, you eat a burrito, especially a burrito. Like, after that, you like, damn, homie. Not only you gotta take your shit right after, but your fucking, your stomach grows, and you like, damn, bro. But at least a taco, you get yourself 4 tacos, and you good. Like that's you good enough right there. I
I
think.
love it. I love it.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So what do you see yourself right now, my boy, in like 5 years?
In 5 years, bro, my goal. I have two daughters, like I said. So
Hmm.
my goal, bro, I want to own two properties, bro. And
Okay.
yeah, so I mean, I don't know how to, do to get there, but I gotta figure something out. I've always wanted to own 30, I'm 29. No time is ticking, bro. I really gotta do something. But yeah, my goal in 5 years is to have my first home,
Hmm.
my first home out of two. Yeah. So
That's just good. That's just
yeah,
good. I like that shit. I mean, and we all got to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, I mean, growing up for me was some hood shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I didn't have mom, I didn't have dad. You know, you can play the violin, motherfuckers, whatever you
yeah,
want to do. But at the end of the day, that's just a normal thing.
right.
If you was raised with your mom and your daddy, like in my days, I mean, you were
Yeah.
spoiled.
Nah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? So it's hard for us to, you know, like to even overcome shit like that.
yeah,
But for you to overcome it and know
yeah,
where you're going in life is a whole bigger picture, my boy.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you know this dog like on some real shit. That's just crazy.
yeah. Well, look, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. One of those spoiled kids that you mentioned was me.
Mhm.
And the reason I say that, bro, I was blessed. I'm blessed to say that I was blessed with both of my parents, bro.
It's
And
good.
and honestly, dog, like it's had a huge impact on me.
Mhm.
My mother being there on a daily basis, seeing my pops be there on a daily basis,
Beautiful.
and honestly, bro, like just growing up, I just had so much respect for my parents because I mean, growing up in South Central, I mean, there's a lot of stories like that, bro. Like, one of my best homies, like he didn't have his father growing up, or it was always one parent missing. But I was
Yeah.
I was one of the few to have both of my parents. And honestly, dog, like I look up sisters that I look up to him so much that I don't want to be no lame, bro. Like
Right.
so I guess that's something that gives me that makes me hungry, bro, to get mine as well.
Yeah, I don't
Like
give I don't give no like no light like
yeah,
towards this person or towards this side, but
right,
like it's just like I see you got a good head on your shoulders and I
yeah,
know you're a good person, dog.
right,
Like not only that, your aura
yeah,
is just so like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like so family
yeah,
oriented, you know what I'm
nah,
saying?
yeah,
And I've always lacked that, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like I mean I'm almost pushing
yeah,
and I still struggle with that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like to where it's like, damn,
nah,
like
yeah,
I couldn't even be a family. I couldn't even be a dad for my own kids.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
I didn't know
yeah,
what that family structure was
yeah,
like. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
yeah,
So I mean, it hurts me. You know what I'm saying? But to see
yeah,
you do your thing,
yeah,
and I mean, and me overcome what
yeah,
I had to
yeah,
overcome, it took me longer.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
in years, and to see you as at your age is like it's dope, dog. Like,
nah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Don't ever lose that shit
nah,
because once you lose
yeah.
it, who knows? You might lose it forever, you know?
Yeah, nah, but appreciate you, bro, and that means a lot, I mean, even myself, bro, like, it's funny though, like, I was blessed like that, and now that I have kids, that's like my biggest frustration right now, because I mean, I don't really want to get too much. I mean, I have two daughters with the same baby, right?
Mhm.
I mean, shit didn't work out with her, but that's something that really fucked me up. Not necessarily because I was in love with the daughter, I want to be with her, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. Like relationships, some go good, some go bad. I mean, regardless, I'll live. But the fact that I wasn't able to give my daughters the same mom and dad on a daily basis like I was blessed with, that's the only thing that kind of it really messed with me mentally, but it also gives me more hunger. Bro. It gives me more hunger to like, okay, it's cool. I'm sorry, mamas, that you know you don't have mom and dad every day, but hey, like you're gonna have your dad regardless, and that's something that really like makes you want to put in work for them, bro. And
It's a beautiful thing,
yeah, appreciate you, bro.
you know?
Yes, sir.
It's broke as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but let's go on and take his first motherfucking let's take our first commercial break because my ass really got to take a leak right now, and I'm over here dying and shit.
Yeah,
But we gonna get into this. Let's go,
let's
yeah, let's
go.
go. Alright, we back up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens. I had to take a stupid leak on some real shit.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we over here on our level, you know what I'm saying? I got
Yeah.
my boy Notorious in the building, man.
Man,
Y'all
what's
give some
good?
love and praise.
What's good? What's good?
Okay, so I got some questions.
Yo,
Okay, favorite picture you ever took of all time?
picture?
Yeah,
Like
picture.
as far as baseball?
Yeah, just as far as just like you taking a picture of somebody
Oh,
or something. Yeah,
picture.
pictures that you
Oh,
took.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Nah, I think my favorite picture, dog. To be honest, bro, is of I should say my daughters, right? But I'm gonna say it was of my cousin Ruben motherfucking Ace Torres, my
Mhm.
cousin, professional boxer, man, 18-1 record, right?
Hey,
And
shout out.
the reason I say that for was that's my little cousin, right? Obviously, regardless whether professional boxer or not, like that's my little cousin, man, and I got love for that motherfucker, right? But dude, like I remember, bro, I was in the back with him before he came out to box. And everything was cool, calm, and collected. We step out carrying like 200 people screaming his name, boom, bang, boom, bang,
Hell
bang.
yeah.
I was like, what? That shit gave me, bro.
Mhm.
Everybody was just like, the house turned up for him, right? And that shit gave me so much motivation. Okay, cool. Shit, I felt like I was gonna go in there and box, bro. But I mean, all I was gonna do was be ringside. But yeah, bro, it wasn't like I took a picture of him. I think he has his hands up, bro.
Mhm.
And to me, that picture is because of, I know exactly what it felt like, bro. You go to a fight, all of a sudden everybody turning up, everybody's rooting for my cousin. So
Right.
it just tripped me out like mentally. Damn, was really up to this. And after that, I was so motivated with hearing that I was just locked in, bro. Yeah, I want to say my favorite pictures of my cousin Ruben, bro. Picking up his hands, getting that W.
Damn, that's dope.
Yeah, no, sure.
That's my boy, man. That's a fucking really, really big thing, you know what I'm
Ah,
saying?
yeah, man. Yeah,
I mean, because I mean, I was a boxer, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I trained
yeah,
boxers, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I don't know if you've seen, an interview I had with,
yeah.
somebody I had trained that had
Oh,
became a
okay.
champion
Yeah.
already.
Nah, that's dope, man. Honestly, man, shout out to every boxer. Shout out to everybody dedicated to the sport, especially. I want to say, like for instance, bro. Let's just say you're in your early 20s.
Mhm.
To me, life was just about, like bitches. It was about obviously, like having a good time. You feel me? And which there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Right? But like you got boxers that stay dedicated to the craft, bro. They're not drinking, they're not smoking, they're not partying. They're in the gym 24. And that's something that my perspective told my cousin, kind of like it gave me props. Man, G, you can be doing anything that you want, bro. You can be out here, at every club, you can be out here fucking, with any other chick, but instead you at the gym on a daily basis. So yeah, man, like I said, that's props to them, man. Props to everybody that's either dedicated to any sport.
That's what's up.
Definitely, man.
Hey,
Yeah,
this ain't the American Cholo,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, podcast. At the end of the day, we gonna get into our sports talk because
Oh
I know
shit,
you
let us
you ended
know.
up getting into your sports talk
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, with
yeah,
Gil down there.
nah, for
And I
sure.
love your segment. I love
Yeah,
what you guys do.
yeah,
You and my boy down there.
right.
From what? From Orange County, right?
Yeah, OC Santa Ana, my homie Dope. Yeah, man, speak on it, bro. What you
Shout out
want to
my
talk
boy.
about?
Hey, shout out Santana on some real shit, dog.
Yeah,
So we gonna get into some shit. We got what happened? Do you think with the? I mean, look at I even had wrote it on my fucking on my board. I said, "Hey, 7 rounds, my boy Tank's
okay,
gonna hurt him with a body shot." And I called it. This is like weeks in advance.
right,
So I was kinda right about that.
okay.
But I mean, what do you feel about the Canelo fight that's coming up now?
Canelo fight, okay. The Canelo fight, man, he's fighting some dude called John Ryder, which is, I never heard of the motherfucker. So I just go, so, you know, um,
Hey, we never heard about the motherfucker he lost to either.
Evolve. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you're right, you're right. But like I said, I don't know, like Canelo, I feel that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, how can I explain it, bro? He's a big dog right now. You know, he's a face of
Well, he's
boxing.
what
Let's keep it a buck.
undisputed, right?
Let's keep it a buck. So
Of course.
any route that he wants to go to, nobody should question it. But at the end of the day, it's like, come on, my G, like you could have a fight right now with Benavidez.
And
You know,
he's shaking him, huh?
yeah,
It
that's
feels
how I
like
feel.
he's
That's
running,
how I
huh?
feel. So I mean, at the end of the day, bro, but he's bringing boxing back to his hometown in Mexico, which is dope. But he's fighting some people from the UK, which is cool. But, come on, bro, let's go back to people that you need to fight.
It's
And
pretty dope though for my boy
yeah,
to go to UK all the
yeah,
way down to Guadalajara, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
But then again, look, like I said, I don't want to discredit Canelo because to me, Canelo, he a legend, bro. You
And
know,
he is a legend. He's gonna die
yeah,
one of the best
yeah,
Mexican
yeah.
fighters ever. You know what
Now,
I'm saying?
yeah, now most definitely. So, I guess right now, if there's anybody that can pick and choose, I think it'll be him. But does it suck? I think it does, bro. You know,
It does for
it
the
does.
sport of
Yeah.
boxing. It
And
does.
I mean, I see Canelo knocking this motherfucker out, for sure.
We said that
Yeah,
about Bebo.
yeah,
We said that about Bebo.
yeah. But I
Like
mean, to fight in your hometown, I mean, you really got to be on your P's and Q's. You really can't lose
if
in
he, what happens if he loses in his hometown? What happens?
If he gets lost, I think it's gonna be a big upset, but I think it's not gonna affect his career. You know, I mean, come on, bro. Like I said, this is Canelo, bro.
I mean, I really think he lost to him
Yeah,
to Lara.
yeah, think so?
I think he lost to Lara.
Nah,
I think he lost to Lara. If you see the
yeah,
fight real,
yeah,
I mean, I think he lost to Lara
yeah,
too. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Yoruslandi Lara.
nah, for sure. Nah, but yeah, but I mean, going back to Ryan Garcia, bro. Ryan Garcia, that's something. Okay, Tank Davis, you don't go head up with Tank Davis. You don't go like That's the stupidest thing anybody could do. You cannot have a slugfest with Davis, right? I mean, Tank Davis, and okay, Ryan Garcia, bro, he has a quick jab, you
Mhm.
know, taller than him.
Didn't utilize it though.
He didn't. He
That's
didn't.
well, that was my fault.
Yeah,
That was, I mean, not my fault. That was I
yeah,
was yelling at the TV.
yeah,
Keep him out there. You
yeah,
got the range.
yeah,
Keep him out. You set him up
yeah.
with the jab,
Exactly.
and he couldn't do
That's
it.
what I said. Look, to me, bro, I thought because I see back to the fight with Leo Santa Cruz and Tank Davis, right? Leo Santa Cruz, he never hurt Tank Davis, but he was tapping him,
Because he
right?
was getting
Yeah,
inside.
he was tapping him. But then, fucking Santa Cruz, his dumb ass decided to hit him with the same punch 3 times. Tank Davis read it and knocked his ass out.
Yeah, he hit him
But
with the uppercut,
but
and that was it.
but
That
the
was the
reason
last shit.
the reason I bring up Santa Cruz is because I thought that Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, I thought he was a lot faster than him. That Santa Cruz, I thought he's more athletic than Santa Cruz. So I'm like, okay, cool. If Ryan Garcia is able to piece together Santa Cruz blueprint, obviously more faster, more efficient. I think that if it goes the distance, I think Ryan Garcia got him at points. Fuck hurting him because you can't hurt Tank Davis. Fuck trying to knock him out because you can't knock out Tank Davis. Get your points, bro. Fuck what the fans are gonna say. Fuck what anybody's gonna say,
He tried
bro.
to get him out of there.
What happened in the second round, dog? Second round, I think he hit him with a left hook.
He got
And
dropped.
and okay, but Ryan Garcia hit Tank Davis with a left hook. In his head, just flipped out. Oh shit, green light. I heard him.
I'm going in there.
I'm going in there.
Yep.
And what happened? He gets dropped.
That was crazy. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's all about the counter. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
all about I think it's about the experience.
Right.
Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Because the experience of Garcia was just crazy. He was just like,
Yeah.
oh, I thought I can get it. But
Yeah.
Tank's experience was
Yeah.
like, man, I'm gonna catch him.
Yeah.
I already see him. Boom.
Yeah.
And he hit him with a body shot. And I
Yeah.
called it. I was like, what the fuck? I knew he was gonna go down with a body shot because
Yeah.
Tank is a little fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, man. Like I said, honestly, it just something that trips me out about boxing dog, and I want you to tell me what's your opinion. Like, why is it, bro? Why do the bigger motherfuckers, right, taller dudes and naturally bigger dudes, why do they get so sucked up into fighting at a fucking like the lightest weight ever? Why? Why
And
is that?
like a catch weight.
Why is that, bro?
I
Like
don't know.
for example, Ryan Garcia. I don't know if he's like 5'11", 5'10". I'm not too sure, but I think his natural weight, bro, is like what, like 60.
He's like a De La Hoya.
Yeah, like maybe naturally, bro. And this is not even him with a belly. This is just him, obviously. Just good. I think naturally he's like 160, 170, right? But that's your natural weight, and you slim at that weight. But you want to fight Tank Davis at 135, 136.
136. It was a catch weight.
it's like, and I think Tank Davis, he's always gonna have that advantage because the dude is smaller. So naturally,
Mm,
that's his natural weight, right?
right.
Obviously, he looks more yoked up. But you got Ryan Garcia coming in skinny as fuck, bro. But
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know why boxers do that. And then again, I think that's why Pitbull had the success that he did because
With
again,
Tank, yeah.
Pitbull is actually he's smaller too. So that's his natural weight. He didn't have to get sucked up by all these fools. That's his natural weight. That's the only dude that's been able to get Tank Davis a fucking hell of a fight.
And then they even asked him like, "Hey, do you want a rematch with
Yeah,
them?" He was like, "Fuck no."
hell
He
no.
didn't want to see him again
You don't
because
want the smoke.
yeah, he didn't want the
Yeah,
smoke. I think you know, I think
yeah,
Pitbull would have got his ass, on the
yeah,
second fight. I think he probably would have
yeah.
got him.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I think so. But like I said, man, like I don't know why boxers do that shit, bro. Like Ryan Garcia, I mean, my G, if you walking around at 170, bro, fight at 150, bro. Like you don't gotta fucking go all the way down to 135. Like that's doing too much. Not only that, I feel like you're losing power. You're
And
losing,
he had a gut on him too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
like
see how he rehydrated. I was
yeah,
like, come on.
yeah. So
And then they try to say some all kinds of bullshit. Oh, well, fucking Roy
yeah,
Jones Jr. or
yeah,
no, not Roy Jones. Bernard Hopkins.
yeah.
Excuse me, Bernard Hopkins had touched him,
Oh yeah,
and
I seen that.
I was
Yeah,
like, "Come on, my
yeah,
boy! Like that
yeah,
had nothing to do with nothing." I kind of figured like they just thought like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, because at the end of the day, it's just like, why do that? You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like, oh well, why try to make
yeah.
excuses?
I get
For
you.
like, Tank Davis might lose because
Yeah,
Bernard Hopkins had touched him
yeah. No,
and try to give him, you know what I'm saying, like that testosterone,
right.
fucking,
Nah,
like
yeah.
that shit was dumb.
Yeah, that's still retarded, bro. I mean, at the end of the day, somebody's always gonna come out with some negative shit. But man, nevertheless, man, Tom Davis, I think he's the truth.
He is the truth.
I think he's the truth, and I
Shout out to
think,
B More on some
yeah,
real shit.
yes, sir. Honestly, I think that's a once in a lifetime generation. I mean, like special talent, bro. Yeah, I mean, not once in a lifetime, but I just think that there's different eras to it, right?
Right.
Obviously, back then they had the Ali era, Mike Tyson era, Canelo era, but I feel like Ten Davis, like he's hey bro, I mean he's doing his thing because everybody he fights, he's beating the shit out of them, bro.
And he's
So
holding it down like a fat bitch on a seesaw.
most definitely, yo, yeah,
That's it. I mean, who would we have for him?
that's in boxing or what?
It's boxing, yeah.
In boxing, I think right now, I think it's Tank Davis era, you
Yeah.
know.
What
But
about Shakur Stevenson?
Shakur Stevenson, he's on the come up. I know Devin Haney's on the come up,
I
and
mean, Devin Haney
Devin Haney has all the belts. He has
he is
all the
undisputed,
Yeah,
right?
nah, most definitely he has all the belts. But I think the lightweight division that's where it's at right now. That's where all
Right.
the talent you got Lomachenko facing Devin Haney. That's gonna be a good one. You got
That's gonna
Shakur,
be a
yeah,
really good one.
you got Shakur Stevenson that just came up, to 135 as well.
Olympic gold
Yeah,
medalist, right?
Teofimo, I know Teofimo's fighting at 140, he's still fighting at 135. But I mean, I'm a big fan of Teofimo Lopez as well. And yeah, man,
Until he
like
came out real aggressive.
yeah,
Then
yeah,
he got hit by my boy. I was
yeah.
like, oh shit, dropped him in the first
Yeah,
round, right?
yeah, he did. He did. It's just that, honestly, dog, I think that boxing too, bro, like you have to know how to anything that's going on with your personal life, you gotta leave that shit out. And I'm not trying to give any excuse for Tofino, but I know at that time, I think he had just divorced his wife, bro. And not only that, I think he already had his baby. So you know how that shit goes, bro, with the baby mama drama, and then you can't see your kid, and all of a sudden, you're divorced. So who knows, bro? Maybe that shit had a lot to do with him. Maybe mentally he wasn't all there. But
I think it did.
yeah. But honestly, man, Tofino, I think that's another bad motherfucker right there, bro. And
Yafimo is a bad
yeah,
motherfucker. Shout out
no,
to Lopez. That's some real
nah,
shit.
for sure. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. So I think lightweight division is where it's at. Honestly, I mean, Andy Garcia too. I mean, Andy Garcia, Andy Reese too. Andy Reese
Yeah,
heavyweight.
heavyweight. Yeah.
That's a bad
Yeah,
motherfucker
Riverside,
too.
right?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I don't know exactly where he's from, bro. But I'll never forget when I was watching that fight when he was fighting Anthony Joshua.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Man,
shit, he shocked the world.
everybody got him out, bro. And I'm not even saying I was the only one using them. I don't want to fight. But I'm not gonna lie, bro. I started doing my homework on him, and obviously,
No, 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 not Riverside.
he's from
What's a Riverside? Riverside, I'm thinking about somebody. I'm thinking about
that's Mikey Garcia, right?
no, Ariola.
Ariola, yeah,
Yeah, I was
Ariola,
thinking about
yeah,
Ariola. Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Let me clear that up. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Andy Reese is I don't
yeah,
know where he's from, but Andy Reese did it hold it
yeah,
down. You know what
no,
I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I mean, because everybody was like, "Oh shit!" You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You see, Joshua's physique,
yeah,
which is so much bigger,
yeah,
but it doesn't really matter.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When you get hit, everybody has a plan until they get hit.
right.
And then it's like, "Oh shit!" That shit goes out the window. You know what
Not
I'm saying?
yet, not yet, bro. And honestly, man, like I said, Andy Garcia, he has a dog in him, and again, it goes back to that. Like, you become world champ, you know, like you can't help. Not everybody is disciplined, bro. So I'm trying to say, like, okay,
Mhm.
me and you, right? Like, we could be here, but let's just say, you got 5 million in your bank. I got 5 million in my bank. I
Mhm.
mean, we got 5 million, homie. What we gonna do? We gonna go spend this money? We're gonna go live it up,
I got 5 million in my
right?
bank, and you got 5 million in your
Right?
bank. We're gonna go party.
Yeah, right. Okay. Or we're gonna be disciplined, homie, and we're gonna say, you know what? Let's keep this 5 mil in the fucking bank. It's act like we don't have it. And let's go back to the gym.
Right.
And I think his second fight, he let the hype get to me. He was like, man, shit, I'm the champ, bro. I got money now, so let's go. He came back in the second fight with a rematch. The motherfucker was sloppy as hell. He was off. He still had that dog in him because they went the distance. But you could tell, bro, he didn't have that discipline in him.
Mhm.
But like I said, I mean, I don't know, bro. I think that it takes levels for somebody to have discipline like that. It takes levels for somebody to have money in the bank, be rich enough to get all the bad bitches they want, take them wherever the fuck they want, drink as much as they want, like. But instead of doing that, you're like, no, man, fuck all that, like I'm gonna go back to the crowd. So, Andy Reese, man, he took the L, but shit, dog. I mean,
And then he came back, and then fucking,
yeah,
Joshua for the rematch, and
yeah,
and then he ended up getting, fucked up. But at the end of the day, it's just like, and then he kind of like blamed it.
yeah,
He kind of blamed it like, oh, I was partying, I was doing this, I was
yeah,
doing that, like, what I'm
yeah,
saying, about my mom pad,
yeah,
and it was like, which is cool, but I mean, you gotta stick to the script
right.
because you just never know what happens.
Yeah, you can.
I'm
Yeah,
over here, I'm mad at the fact that what's up with the Omaha, Nebraska.
yeah,
Bud Crawford.
yeah.
What's up with Bud Crawford and shit? You know what I'm saying? Bud Crawford and my boy Earl Spence Jr.
So look, for a long time, bro, I thought that it was top rank because
Mhm.
Crawford was signed to top rank. So I thought, maybe the way they fucking manage him, I don't know, maybe they're holding him back. But to
Right.
my understanding, Terrence Crawford is not with top rank anymore, and they're still not making the fight. So I don't know, dog. But
That's just dumb,
it's
huh?
because I mean it's dumb, but I think it's all about the business. But like, let's just say me and you be boxers, right? We the same weight class. Um, that's a perfect match. But I'm over here like, you know what? I ain't fighting Dandruff unless I get a 70-30 purse.
Fuck
And
all that.
and then you're gonna be like, man, fuck that, homie. Like,
Yeah, fuck all that.
yeah. So I
It's kind of
think,
50-50.
yeah. So I think the business is what's fucking up boxing,
It is.
right? Because for us to be like, yo, man, fuck you, G. Hey, we put on a good fight. You take 50, I take 50. But boxers come in thinking they better than the opponent, so they want
Mhm.
like that 70-30 purse, that 80-20 purse, or 60-40, whatever the case is. And yeah, man, like I think that's messing up boxing right now, bro. But then again, like props to Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. I don't know what the deal was like. I don't know what it was, but to my understanding, Ryan Garcia had to lose a lot of weight. It had that what's that shit called, the rehydration clause, right?
Yep.
But Ryan Garcia said, "Fuck it, homie. Whatever I gotta do, bro. I don't care. Let's get this fight." And like that was great for the fans, bro. And like I said, man, like again, Canelo fighting some motherfucker who nobody knows about. Like, why is he like? Why you wasting time doing that? We fighting gonna be this mega fight. That's
Yeah,
gonna that's
stop
gonna
running. Stop
yeah,
running, my boy. Like, what the fuck's really going on?
man.
You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying?
No, that's gonna put more meals in your pocket, more meals than you already have. Not only that, bro. I mean, pay per view, fucking in general, bro. That's a big ass bag as it is. Why not just do that? But I don't know, man.
It's real shit. We're gonna get into some shit. Now, let's go. Hey. Yeah, go on and subscribe, man, on some real shit. For those that don't know my boy, man, please subscribe to my boy, man. He's on some real shit, dog. Like he's up and coming, man. This guy right here is the best photographer I've seen and shit, you know what I'm saying, in a while.
Oh yeah,
And I love it, you know what I'm saying? Like
I appreciate you, bro. That shit means a lot, bro.
and it's kinda crazy, it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like, you've been doing your thing and, like, how did it come to the fact where, like, what are you doing right now? You doing a music video or something out there?
Yeah,
I mean, 'cause I know you're with, Zule and,
yeah.
Zule,
Well, honestly,
Daisy and them. It's like
bro, right now, pretty much, I think my bread and butter right now is the picture.
mhm,
Like, yeah, I could get into the videos, and I don't want to like discredit it or say that, but that really doesn't catch my attention for whatever reason. I don't know why.
mhm.
Like, I like that pictures. I mean, they last forever, bro. Like that, just that one pose, that one, depending on what you catch, that should last forever. So, I think right now that's my bread and butter. So, yeah, I think photography is where it's at, and I think I see myself just trying to just master photography more than videos right now. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I could record a video. Anybody needs some work, tap in with me. I got you. But I think at the end of the day, my preference is just the pics.
That's
Yeah.
what's up. And for
Yeah.
those that don't know where to find you, where can we find you, my boy, on some real
Man,
shit?
tap in with me. On Instagram, Netorious one. Netorious one. Tap in with me, and if you need pictures or just tap in, bro. That's where I'm at.
That's what's up. I mean, he's on the motherfucking shit. You already see it. Notorious one, man. Please get with my boy on some real shit. Y'all need some photos. Y'all need anything. Hey, fuck it. You ever thought about doing like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I wanna be a private investigator. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I got your
Yeah.
baby mama cheating and shit
Yeah.
too, dog, because I'm that good of a photographer.
Yeah.
Imma catch some pictures of you, bitch, kissing
Yeah.
another motherfucker.
Honestly, dog, like, nah, I don't think that's my style, bro. Like, I'm not, you know,
You want a photographer snitch.
yeah, nah, I'm not a snitch, and I think that's on both sides. I think,
Okay.
like, I'll never burn one of my homies, and at the same time, I'll never burn one of the chick. Like, again, that's just none of my business, bro. You know
I
what I'm
got
saying?
you, I got
And
you.
even if I see that shit with my own eyes, I'm so take a picture. I don't know. I wouldn't want my name to be behind somebody. You know?
I got you, I got you.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to the last segment, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get to the last segment. We're gonna have my boy Notorious right here. Notorious one, he's gonna spin the wheel. You ready to spin the wheel?
Get it, bro.
Let's
What's up?
let's
Let me
spin the
know.
wheel. It's
Let's
right
go.
here. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it how we live, and we're gonna get it how we live. So let's get it. Let me know when to spin this motherfucker.
Spin that shit. Let's go.
Let's go. You get a pass today. Okay, so you ain't gotta do nothing today. You ain't gotta do nothing. Hey, my first pass of
Yeah.
this is the first pass right here. That's some real
Hey,
shit. Hey, first pass of the day. He don't have to do nothing. He don't have to go wild out. He doesn't have to do nothing. So that's the first pass of the day. You know what I'm saying?
let's go. I'll fuck with that. Fuck with that.
Hey, so, when are you doing your American Total? You know what I'm saying? Sports section with my boy from Orange County.
Okay, so first things first, man. Shout out to Gil. Shout out to Google.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Doughboy Tony. Shout out to the whole team, man. And so me and Doughboy Tony, we have our segment every Wednesday at 6:30.
Okay.
Unfortunately, for my boy, his grandmother passed away.
Oh
So,
man,
right
rest in
now,
peace. Rest
yeah,
in peace.
RIP, man, RIP, and so right now I'm letting homie,
Yeah, let him breathe.
yeah, I'm letting him agree. I mean, 'cause
Mhm.
I know what that pain is like, bro. I lost my grandmother to cancer. And when I tell you that shit her, homie, that shit
I'm
her,
sorry to
bro.
hear that. That's
Nah,
rough.
man, thank you, bro. And it's crazy because grandma's like they're the main piece to the puzzle when it comes to family, bro.
Yeah,
And
shit.
they're
My grandma raised me. You know, so I was a foster kid. You know,
yeah,
so it's rough.
yeah. So once he told me that, I was like, man, you don't even worry about it. Do your thing, take as much time. So if all goes well, we should be back. Not next week, but the weekend after that. We should be back. We should be back to our weekly segment. Yeah.
Okay.
So But yeah, G, every 6:30, everybody, man, tap in with us. We talk about sports, talk about your favorite player, your favorite sports team. It don't matter, man. Whatever it is you want to talk about, whether it's negative, positive, as long as it's just about sports, and tap in, man, and feel free. And yeah, man, our segment is called "What's the Word?"
What's the word,
What's the
baby?
word?
What's
Yeah,
the word? We're
yeah,
gonna get into some shit. We
word.
got the NBA,
Yeah,
semifinals coming up.
yeah,
Well, they're
yeah.
already here. You know what I'm saying?
No,
You see, I'm a Phoenix Sun fan, so yeah, we're down 2-0, but hey, give us a little light. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Who do you feel right now that that's a threat in the West?
a threat, 100%. It's the Nuggets, and I'm not saying it because they're going against the Sun.
Fuck you.
I mean, no disrespect, bro, but I think the Nuggets right now, that's the perfect fucking all around team. Yeah, no, look, the Nuggets right now, they're a perfect all around team because
Mhm.
you got fucking four dudes putting up double digits,
I know, right?
right?
That's what's killing
Right.
us.
And not only that, but I mean, look at us. I want to say the Lakers, but at the end of the day, bro, we had a close ass game from beginning to end
Yeah, with
against
Golden State,
yeah
yeah.
with Golden State. So
Mhm.
I mean, a couple of points makes it could possibly change the game, right?
Right.
Let's say Jordan Poole would have made that three. Tell him what could have happened with the game.
I
So
know. He took a long three
yeah,
too.
so it's not like we're dominating like we whooped that ass, but hey, the Nuggets right now that's the only team that's really dominating. Like, and on the flip side, I mean, the Sixers are putting in work. I mean, they took that first dub against the Celtics. I didn't expect
Mm.
that. I don't know why. I thought the Celtics, being that they've been there before, being that they already been to the
And
finals,
they did pretty good too.
yeah. And not only that, the Sixers play without Embiid, bro.
I know.
So shit, man. Honestly, but
So you got the Lakers going.
I got the Lakers at 5 for
Yeah.
sure against
So
the Warriors.
who do you think is gonna be the finals?
The finals,
Your prediction.
my heart wants to say the Lakers, bro.
Lakers and
But
who?
at the end of the day, it's facts over feelings. So I want to say the Lakers, G. But right now, keeping it a buck, I think it's gonna be the Nuggets going head up with the Sixers. I think.
Yeah?
I think so.
Y'all heard it first right here.
Yeah.
Denver and Philly, baby,
Yeah.
might be doing it. You know what I'm saying? I mean that's a great fucking prediction.
Honestly, yeah, bro. 'Cause they both
Even
bottom.
though he's lying, it's gonna be the Suns and the motherfucking Philadelphia
Yeah.
Sixers. But I'm just saying, y'all, fuck that.
Nah.
Y'all fuck
Yeah.
it.
For sure.
Before we get up out of here, my boy, where can everybody find you, my G?
Like I said, man, hit me up, man, whether on Facebook or on Instagram. But Netorious one. Once again, Netorious one. Follow me, man. Tap in with me, and yeah, bro. It's all love on my side.
That's what's good. That's what's good, man. I can't wait, man. I love this guy, man. This guy is so good at what he does. His energy is awesome. The first time we connected, man, I've been loving this guy, man. That's some real shit. Youngster, good head on his shoulder, and I find, and not only that, you're probably one of the best photographers I know. So
Appreciate
you
you, man.
keep doing your thing, my boy, and you know what I'm saying. And anything you need, I can do. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's some real shit.
appreciate you, man. Means a lot, bro. Thank you.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it gets rough. You can hear traffic and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming
Yeah,
from Ontario
yeah,
Airport. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Like you
Hey,
said, I mean, hey, I feel the same way, bro. My mental homie, what was cool, bro. So, we're chopping it up. I mean, you did call me your son, bro. So, but I mean, other than that, dog, you had everybody else tapping in, calling me Gil son. But I mean,
am I the only one that called you a little American cholo?
yeah, bro, you were the first one.
You guys look the same. I
Yeah,
was like, dude, are you sure that's not your
yeah.
son?
But other than that, but like I said, I mean, the vibe was cool. Not
Mhm.
only that, hey, homie, you spit the best fucking freestyle that I heard at American Solo.
Thank you, bro.
That shit tripped me the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie. But other than that, like I said, I mean, I'm not as big as you are, my boy, but I mean, it's all love
My
on my
boy,
side,
we
man.
are all the
Yeah,
same height. We are
yeah,
all the same
yeah,
in our own ways.
for
You're
sure.
grinding just
Yeah,
as much as I'm grinding.
yeah.
And that's nothing but props, my boy.
Hell yeah.
Nothing but
Appreciate you,
props,
man.
my boy. On
Yeah,
some real shit. Fuck the bullshit. Ain't nobody bigger than
yeah,
nobody. Nobody doing none of that shit.
yeah.
As long as you putting in the work, you're gonna get there, and I believe you're gonna get there.
I
And I
appreciate
know
you.
you're gonna get there.
Hell
On
yeah.
some real shit, dog.
Yes, sir,
Any
man.
shout outs before we get up out of here?
Man, I just want to shout out my team. Shout out to the whole American Solo podcast. Man, shout out to Gil. Shout out to fucking Boo Boo. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Doughboy Tony. Man, hey, shout out to my motherfucking homies at work at Menzies Aviation. Man, and yeah, bro, man, shout out to my family and Dr. Dandruff, homie. We here, bro.
Hey, we here, baby. We came, we saw, and we fucking and we conquered on some real shit. Dr. Dandruff in here, man. Tomorrow I'm off, but Friday we do have a special guest, and we gonna get it in, man. That's for you guys to decide. I've been listening to the fans, I've been reading comments and stuff, and we're gonna get your favorite artist in here. I got 2 photographers that have I got a red carpet photographer. I got the best photographer right here, right now, still doing this thing. And it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, the Dandruff Show is flourishing. I'm glad to see everybody working together, no matter black, brown, white, you, him, Jungle Jim, Timmy Tucker, any motherfucker. Let's all work. Let's all get money, and let's get some bag, baby. And always remember, treat people the way you want to be treated, because relationships go a long way. On some real shit, don't fuck up your relationships. Because if you fuck up your relationships, I'm not talking about female and male. Even that, I'm talking about. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck up your relationships because you just never know who you might meet, and you know what I'm saying. This person might introduce you to this person, but first impressions last forever. I am the doctor, and I approve that message on some real shit. My boy right here, Netorious, is in the building, man. Real talk. So we up out of here, my boy. I mean, hey, we came, we saw, and we conquered on some real shit. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of here. Oh, wait. We didn't spin the wheel. Did we spin the wheel?
Yeah, I got a pass.
Oh, yeah, my boy got a pass. See, I'm over here. Yeah, my boy got a pass. But we up out of here. Let's go. Let's get it. We up out. Let's go.
Hey.
Thank you for tuning in to the Dr. Dandruff Show, bringing you the finest of entertainment to the players, the pimps, and these motherfucking hoes. Stars pile in from miles around just to see how Dr. Dandruff be putting it down. For any questions or to get your own interview, DM Dr. Dandruff today on IG. Again, that is Dr. Dandruff on IG. For the best interviews, roasts, and just acting a motherfucking fool, tune in to the Dr. Dandruff podcast right here on YouTube. Dr. Dandruff's out here, baby. Dr. Dandruff's out here, baby. Dr. Dandruff's out here, baby. Dr. Dandruff's out here, baby.